Hi there, I'm Sue Tamani. I'm a teacher and an internet marketer. And you've found me because you've typed the words leaving teaching career change into Google or something very similar. So you want to leave teaching. I know where you're coming from because I've followed that path myself. And I've also typed searches into Google looking for other opportunities. I'm wondering just exactly what can I do without necessarily having to train as much as I did. Because to start teaching, I did a 4-year full-time degree, and I guess you've probably done at least the same. And I've also followed it up with other training over the years, specialising in certain areas of my teaching and also keeping up to date and upgrading my qualifications. So I imagine that you've also done a lot of this training that I've had to undertake. So you're probably not really wanting to undertake quite as much training as you have to be a teacher. You, of course, do have a lot of options to just maybe go and do a 1-year diploma or something similar to change your career slightly away from teaching. For example, I have a close relative who's been teaching in special education for about 10 years, and she needs a break from that. So she's now doing a full-time 1-year course at university. It's a postgraduate course so that she can become a counsellor in the schools. You're still dealing with children, with school children, but it's quite a different approach. You don't have that class full of children every day to deal with. So that's just one example of what you could do. You could go and do some further training that would be allied and would be using your original qualifications as part of the new career that you're undertaking. But if you want to change your career completely, you're probably going to look at going and dropping a lot of income. That's one of the biggest drawbacks with changing a career from teaching. The job satisfaction is wonderful, and of course the salary. So that's the sort of thing you're risking losing. So I was in the same boat a few years ago. I'd really tried lots of different things within teaching, and I decided, look, I've got to get out of teaching for a while, just right out of it. It was just so stressful for me. It was like I'd given all of myself and I needed something a little bit more soothing and restful to do that didn't require that constant personal face-to-face effort required from teaching. Like when you're at work, it's 100%, no break at all. Plus you've got the 9 to 5 or 9 to 3 in my case. So I went looking myself. Like you, I searched online to change my career from teaching. When I did it 5 years ago, there weren't nearly as many opportunities as there are today. And there certainly wasn't the business that I'm in now. I wish it had been, because my first business that I joined online, I lost $10,000 in it. It was a complete and utter scam conducted by a guy from India, and it was worldwide. There were millions of people who lost lots and lots of money. Quite a few people made millions and millions of dollars out of it. Fortunately, a lot of them are now in jail. So that's the sort of risk you're taking when you're looking online to change your career. Having trodden that path for a few years and learnt the hard way, both emotionally and financially, I can quite honestly say with great confidence that the business I will recommend to you today is top-notch. Number one of the best around. In fact, it's so good that I've just finished writing a blog post about it, where the business Doobly, which is the one I'm in now, is top of the MLM rankings website. You can go and check it out yourself. The fastest growth spurt in all of MLM companies in the United States for the past 6 months. So it's very, very popular, really taking off. Even though it's been around for 11 years. It started off in Europe, so it's very, very strong over there, but it's still building a good base in America. Now, I've joined with a few people that I already knew from network marketing in America. They're multimillionaires. I can recommend them to anyone. Having worked with them over the past at least 2 years, they have proven to me their honesty, their integrity, and their genuine desire to help anyone that joins the business. They're so keen on doing that, is they've set up a website separate from Doobly called Home Business Labs. And they've put all of this training in there, most of which you can get for free. If you want the advanced training, it's a small charge on top, but you don't have to do that when you start. If you're coming in as a newbie, what they provide for you initially is more than enough to start marketing online. Because coming from teaching, you don't have a background in marketing, unless you've been teaching marketing, of course. But that's the most difficult thing to learn when you come online. It's a field all of its own. It's changing every day, so the training that you got 2 years ago does not apply today. You really need to get the latest, most up-to-date methods of marketing online. So what I've done, I've put a link near this video, blue or orange button. Go and have a look at it, check it out for yourself and decide whether you're going to come and join me. I'd love to hear from you. If you can't find the link, go to easysteps.work. easysteps.work. And compared to all of the training that you did to be a teacher, this really is easy steps to work. You're going to love it. See you soon.